praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. He was startled by a sudden noise. Torches flickered in the darkness, revealing sharp, watchful eyes. Then came Judas' betrayal. They bound his hands and dragged him away. This night was a prelude to suffering. He stood before the Sanhedrin. Accusations flew. He claims to be the Son of God. The crowd roared. He must be condemned to death. But he remained silent. A single word could have saved him, yet his fate was sealed. Pilate, bending to the crowd's demands, gave the order. Flog him. The soldiers dragged him to the stone courtyard, binding his arms to a post. One of them tightened his grip on the flagrum, a whip with bone-tipped lashes. The first strike fell. Each lash tore flesh, sending blood spraying across the ground. From his shoulders to his legs, deep gashes opened. The pain was unbearable, yet he did not scream. He only breathed slow and deep. The soldiers mocked him, laughing. A king must have a crown. One of them twisted together thorns and pressed it onto his head. Sharp points pierced his scalp, blood trickling down his face. "Hail, King of the Jews." They laughed, but through the agony, he managed to smile. Among the crowd, he saw familiar faces. Once, they had called him Rabbi. Now, they shouted, "Crucify him." Where were his disciples? Where had they gone? Betrayal cut deeper than any whip. A soldier's whip struck again, and he fell to his knees. They forced him up, placing the wooden cross upon his torn shoulders. Could his broken body bear its weight? Step by step, he dragged it forward. Every movement brought fresh agony. People lined the road, some weeping, others cursing. He lifted his head, gazing at the sky. In his eyes, there was no anger, no fear, only acceptance. The shadow of the cross stretched before him. The end was near.